Hey people, I'm back again with more reviews of things. Today I wanted to talk to you about my Torque Out Boots. These are by Dainese. They are very comfortable and very different from my former boots. I had Sidis before these. Both were standard like track type boots, so they're probably not the best to wear if you're riding a cruiser. I actually don't know if you could pull them off if you were riding a cruiser, just because of the way they like force your position to be on the bike. I will actually show you that in a little bit here. So, oh, what do I say so much? These are my old Sidi boots. See, again. These are my old Sidi boots. They are, as you can clearly see, they have seen a lot of good service for the past 3 years. I think 3 years now. So as you can see, they're pretty basic. Just your regular track boot. They do have where I was doing a lot of, not knee dragging, but foot dragging. Yep, that's what I do. Not a bad boot. Definitely not a bad boot. They're definitely just not as comfortable. I have these in a size 39. That's a UK 5.5 and a American 7. Yeah, American 7. So let me put these on. It's a good boot. I know, whatever. I wore these every day for the past 3 years, and they did their job. They were okay in the cold weather, but I mean, that's with a wool sock. It wasn't like I was like, hey, these are the ones I'm gonna wear for cold weather. I had to have the wool sock. Hot weather, they were really good because they're very basic and very bare. I think these ones ran me like 150 because I think Sidi makes a upgraded version of these that has like an adjustable thing and everything like that. It's a little bit more expensive. I think it's like, I want to say it's like $250 or $300 for the more upgraded one. These are just the basics. When I upgraded to these, huge difference. As you can see, they are not the direct competitor to those boots. They would probably be the other Sidi ones that I mentioned, where they're just like, I think they're called the Sidi, those ones are called the Sidi Lays, I think. And then the Sidi Vertigo is the upgraded one, which would be I think the competitor, I guess, to these ones. As you can see, they have like a nice little, what is this thing? For your shifting foot. Actually, both sides have it, but this one's nice because it's like it has that little cover thing there. And then you can actually remove these. This comes with one of those little L-shaped tools to remove this thing, I think. Yeah. So you can remove this and put new ones on if you're that good and you're just like, I'm just totally, what's the word? Dragging these on the ground and I need to replace them. They have that. I really like that with these, with this boot, it is adjustable. So you can actually, and the main reason why I got these is because I used to have a Dainese set, full leather gear that I could not, these Sidi boots would not fit over them or under them. It was awful. So that was the main reason why I got these, which is funny because I don't even have that suit anymore because I sold it. So I got these because these are the outs version. The out version meaning it goes over the leather suit. So I got these specifically for that, so that I could wear them with the suit, and then I never really wore them with the suit. So regardless, these boots are still amazing, and I love that they have the option of being able to just you're able to put them over however thick of pants you're wearing. So if you have armor, that's the main issue. Armor is what makes it really hard for you to put the boot on. So with having these things, you can be like, hey, my armor goes out this thick, so then you would just put it out this far, like that. If you're wearing leggings or something, moto leggings, you can put them in further, like this. So, really nice. So, I'm gonna have you look at the inside of this boot, which is really nice because they have, so what they did was they have like the inside liner boot, and I'm not sure about what like all the technical details are called for like the boot or whatever. But they have like an inner boot, I guess, in a sense, and this little part right here, actually, it has a little, it like sticks to this, like, why do I want to say elastic? It's not elastic. It sticks to the Velcro. It's like has Velcro and it sticks to it. I don't know. I've never tried taking this whole like inside boot part out, so I don't know if it even comes up. It actually does look like it comes up. And you can actually tighten this up, it looks like, because this thing is in there. So basically, I don't know if you can see that very well. I'll have to look at this later, but it has like a thing that you can use to tighten it up in there. Actually, let me try and take it out. So if you can see, here's the little thing that you use to tighten it up. Once you're done tightening it up or whatever, then you would go ahead and you stick it back in there so it's not like flailing about. In the inside, if you can see in there or whatever, I'm sure it's not like, whatever, can't see as well in there. It's very cushy, especially when you compare it to the Sidi one. So if you look at the two of them, but if you look on the inside, you can definitely see the quality of this on the inside of the Dainese one. It's much nicer than the Sidi one. It's like very basic, you know, basic. These, I have also had these in a size 39. Again, yep, see, size 39, which is a 7, and would be a UK 6. So, this is what it's going to look like on a actual sport bike. So as you can see, kind of automatically, oops, I just totally put that into gear. So it definitely has the more, fits very well with a super sport position. It just automatically goes into the, fits perfectly. So it looks really nice. I think they're amazingly comfortable with my R6 and still very comfortable with my RS, my Street Triple. The RS still has a pretty aggressive sport bike seating, but it's a lot better than doing this all day. But we're not talking about seating position. We're talking about how this feels. And this feels great. I'm going to show you guys how they look on a more upright bike instead of just a super sport. So yeah, they also do well on a non-super sport. So as you can see, that's kind of how they sit. Whatever. I don't know. I feel like this is almost the same as my Street or my R6, but yeah, so that's basically it. As long as you have like that kind of slight lean, I think you'll have no problems with it. I just don't foresee these being a good cruiser boot. And wear them in hot weather or cold weather. I would recommend both. They might get slightly stuffy in hot weather, but they still work well. If you're just gonna wear like simple socks, just like normal breathable socks, you should be fine. I've worn them in both hot weather, and so far yesterday I wore them in cold weather as well. It was like 40 something degrees out. I wore them out last night when I went for a short bike ride, and I didn't feel, my feet didn't get cold. Now granted, it was only a 40-mile-per-hour zone, so I'm sure if you were sitting on your bike with these things on for 2 hours straight, you might start feeling like, okay, my feet are a little cold, enter the wool socks that I'm wearing right now. I'm sure those will help a ton. They feel very protective. You know, I can go into a squat. I can do this pretty well. They're pretty wore in now at this point. I've had them for several months, so I can do things like that with them. They're always gonna feel really stiff when you get them. So, you know, obviously break them in and stuff like that. But other than that, they're super protective. I feel like I could kick someone. And these ones cost $400 when you're rounding up $3.99, $400. So they are expensive. But just like the Shoei X14 that I reviewed, these are, to me, these are highly worth it. I'm so glad that Dainese, whatever. I'm very glad that they actually decided to make a solid woman's boot. So they also come in a guise. As you can see, these are my boyfriend's boots. He also got the same boots as I did, and he likes them. He likes them a lot. But yeah, you can, as you can see, these are his boots, and they're exactly the same thing. His are the Air. I don't know. I'm assuming it's, well, that's all it is. They're perforated. You can see on here they have like all the little dots, so that's the difference. Mine doesn't have that, so you know they're probably gonna be better, like I was mentioning, for the cold. And they're actually also, I did want to mention too, they're actually also really comfortable to walk in. The only thing that I noticed about them recently is that they've been squeaking a lot, so it's kind of awkward. I wonder if there's a way I can stop that squeaking, because like, whatever. Who cares, I guess. I don't know, they just feel way more cushiony when I put these on, and then I like tried these things on, and these things are just like, here you go, put some cardboard on your feet. That works, that'll protect you. At least your skin will still be intact, right? So that was my review of my Torque Dainese Out Boots, or Dainese Torque Out Boots. I hope this helps somebody else in the future. I know finding good boots was kind of hard for me, you know, when I was starting out as a rider. So I've kind of come a long way with like the boots that I have had or whatever, with even my Sidi ones. Hopefully this helps you decide on whether or not you want a pair of these. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I will see you when I decide to make another video.